All right, by a show of hands, how many people believe that arts is essential to quality of life? One of the things that we have to realize when we go to sleep at night, we think, you know, there's artists creating, there's some mysterious benefactors out there working hard behind the scenes to ensure that arts will continue to exist in our community. In fact, I was talking behind the scenes with my friend Joe Kai, who performed with the Ballet earlier, and I started to feel bad about making this statement. But I realized that it was important to say because these are the kinds of things that we're faced with. Venues and galleries are closing, art institutions are slashing their budgets, artists are not making a living, we've got music and art education in schools essentially extinct. So these are the kinds of things that are the result of complacency. So the simple fact is that the way that art works in our community has changed. Change is inevitable. The question is, what are we going to do about it? Everybody remembers the Yellow Pages, right? Taxis and what happened to Uber. Change isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when we see change happening right in front of us, the time to take action is right then. Complacency is what's going to destroy our arts community if we're not careful. The saying is disrupt or be disrupted. We must disrupt the way that we support arts in our community before art's place in our community is disrupted. The arts are vital. What's at stake? Not only are arts connected to our quality of life, it's also connected to our future as a city. It's well documented that businesses and talented workforce want to be in communities with thriving art scenes. Why? Because that's where the talent is. That's where the businesses want to be. They want to hire talented workforce. Well, you can't have a thriving arts community if the talented workforce isn't there, and you can't have a thriving business community if the talented workforce isn't there. So you can see it's all interconnected. I see an investment in the arts community as an investment in a sustainable ecosystem. When you invest in the arts, you're investing in those things that help your community thrive. So, what's it going to take? Well, as I mentioned, the way that we interact with arts needs to change. We can no longer just sit idly by and take comfort that arts is going to continue to exist forever. The signs are everywhere. It takes active participation. So I'd like to introduce a concept called the sharing economy. Some of you may be familiar with it. Essentially, what the sharing economy is a collection of community members, businesses, concerned citizens coming together to contribute their time, their talent, their treasure to manifest the things that we value, like arts and culture, to exist. You literally will things into existence by contributing your time, your talent, and treasure. We can no longer just hope that arts will continue to survive without our active participation in this sharing economy concept. So, what is the plan? I've said that we can't sit idly by, we need to actively participate. So in the spirit of making something happen, in the spirit of doing things, I'm gonna get the party started. I'm gonna create a platform called Artworks. I thought, I can't come up here and ask people to participate if I'm not gonna do something myself. So I'm gonna create a platform that showcases ambitious art projects like the one Trey was talking about and give the business community, citizens, an opportunity to contribute their time, treasure, and talents. The artists will submit their work and they'll let me know what their budget is, how much labor that this project requires, what their material needs are, and I'm gonna present it to the community and facilitate that opportunity to contribute. I would just be talk if I didn't do something. So connecting businesses, brands, and the public to art and artists. The idea is that together we can change the identity of our community. The DNA of our community can be one that we recognize challenges and the implications of those challenges, and we meet them head on together. We can't wait for benefactors any longer because you're the benefactor. Let's work together. We're all benefactors of our arts community. Let's manifest its existence, its survival to be a thriving community. Please join me. Thank you.